Alright, this is number 10. This is the last one I'm doing. You guys have 11 and 12 to do on your own. So first, notice everything's lined up. Great. Then again, we don't have any opposite coefficients, right? But we have some options of what we could do to create opposite coefficients. So if I'm looking at my x, right? This is a negative 4x, so the opposite of that would be what? A positive 4x. So you could create a positive 4 by multiplying this entire equation by positive 4. Or if you look, you have a positive 9 and a negative 3. You could make these opposites. You can make this into a negative 9 and multiply by this entire equation by 3, right? Because 3 times 3 would be 9. So you have some options of what you can do. I'm only going to do one of them, okay? So I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by, multiply by 4. Okay, so I'm going to distribute this 4 to everything. And I'm just rewriting it right underneath. So I would have 4x, and then 4 times negative 3y would be negative 12y, equals, and 4 times negative 6 would be negative 24. Okay, so now I'm combining this equation with my top equation. Now, I don't want to get confused by what's in the middle, so I'm going to rewrite this top equation right underneath as is. So negative 4x plus 9y equals 9. Okay, so now I'm just going to add these two together. I multiply by 4 so that I could get my x's to cancel, so they should cancel out and eliminate, which they do. So now I'm adding everything else. So negative 12y plus 9 is going to be negative 3y equals negative 24 plus 9. It's going to give me negative 15. Now I'm solving for y, so I need to get rid of this negative 3. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3. It cancels on this side. You're left with y equals negative 15 divided by negative 3. Negative divided by negative is going to be a positive, and 15 divided by 3 is going to be 5. So y equals 5. I'm going to plug that into this bottom equation this time. So I'm going to rewrite that equation so I can actually see it. Okay, so now I'm going to plug in my 5 for y into that equation, right? So now when I'm rewriting, instead of writing y, I'm going to write 5. And you guys, the reason I chose this equation is because I know I have my y value, so when I plug it in, I'm going to have my x's left to solve for. And this x is already by itself, so that means I'm not going to have to divide by anything at the end. So if you can think forward so that you're making a smart decision about which equation you're plugging in for, that would just save you a little bit of time in the end. It doesn't matter, but this one just saves you like one step. Okay, so anyway, so negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Bring down everything else. Okay, so now you're solving for x, so you're trying to get rid of this negative 15. So in order to do that, you would need to add 15 to both sides. This is a negative 6. So negative 6 plus 15 would be, I think it's 9. Yeah, 9. Then these cancel out, so you're left with x. So x would equal 9. So your answer would be your x coordinate, so that's 9, comma, your y, which would be 5. And that would be your answer.